Beautiful day out today. Had a very good day. So what's going on with you? Are you happy? Are you sad? Is Mikey 550 going to come on the show with me?
So what's
Yeah, had a good day today. Just relaxed. I did my laundry. Not much happening. Just putting along. But slowly moving. Hey, Randall, how you doing, buddy? Well, I wish there was ladies here, but not yet. At least maybe in a little bit we could have some coming around. Yeah, that's always nice, Have a little pretty lady hanging out, having a good time. Yeah, not much going on today. Just out. Happy Friday. Yeah, Randall, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty decent day. Went out for a walk. Checked on. We got grapevines here, so I just checked them out. Hey, Roberto, how you doing, buddy? I just checked them out and did some moving around, but I don't want to move those grapes around too much. It's you don't want to disturb them. But yeah, let's get drunk and naked. Oh wow, that sounds like a that's a lot of work. The drunk part isn't, but I don't want to get naked with just anybody, I mean, but I guess if you get too drunk, you be paying the price, but sometimes the price is too much to bear. But yeah, that would be fun. Kick back, open up a case, and just party. Yeah, I took a nap earlier, but it was a fast nap. I had people that text me and they interrupted me, so I just had to call off my nap and just see what's going on with them. Let's party. Mikey 550. Aren't you a little bit too old for partying? Just fuck it. Oh. What's going on? Not much. Just a little walk in the park. That'd be nice, huh? I know.
My buddy on YouTube. See ya. It's my buddy. It's my buddy. Hello. It's my buddy. Buddy from Kentucky. Oh, hey, yo! What?
What strip club's this, Kevin?
I don't know, a couple hundred.
Mike is now in the house.
They're all for the Philippines.
There we go.
What the hell's going on? It's their
that-
party.
That's the Gypsy. The Gypsy in Ireland.
Oh, is he? Where is he? In Ireland?
Yeah, he's in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's in the Ireland country next to England.
Yeah, I know where it is, mate. He's Irish.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's Irish, but I think his wife is like Romanian, and I thought he was from the U.S.
Okay. So they haven't. Oh, yeah, it's nighttime over there, isn't it? Yeah, so it'd be early morning.
Yeah.
So how you been?
Well, not too bad. Had a day, kick back, relaxed, did laundry, took a cat nap, and just hang out.
Afternoon, Roberto.
What's that?
I just see Roberto's just jumped on board.
Oh, hey, Roberto.
The silent assassin. Oh, good. Fun and games in the Philippines, eh?
Well, there's always some kind of game going on.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get but if you're gonna play the game, you got to know the rules.
I got a comment back from Michael. At least I made his day. he laughed at my comment. He said out of the 500 comments he received over his video, he thought mine was the funniest.
Well, that's what did you say to him?
After I was probably one of the first to see his video of what happened, and I basically just turned around and I says, well, I guess that sums up, puts that rumor to rest. It was just the way I said it, I think, and it was quite funny. He's got a pretty clever wit, so he picked up on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, another day in paradise. What time do you do your shows? Because I missed out the last couple. They were you must do them pretty early in the morning for me.
I did 2 of them in the morning time.
Is that more?
8:30 to 9-ish.
Okay, that's your time. So that must be about, oh God, it must be fucking like 3 o'clock in the morning, my time, I think. I'm sound asleep.
7:11 p.m. right now, Friday night.
Yeah, well, this is a pretty, what's the time now for us? Okay, so it's gone 11 minutes past 12 lunchtime. So I'm good for, and you say it's 11 o'clock your time. So I suppose 6 o'clock in the 6 o'clock afternoon your time's good for me.
Yeah, I started today at 7. Just get moving because I think Christian Shabu, he usually starts his 8:30, sometimes 9.
Oh yeah, I saw that video. I saw everyone's moaning because you're starting to encroach on their times and whatever. What a load of fucking rubbish! You started. I believe they should have some set times, but I mean, everyone's getting a bit dramatic over it, But I have to admit, Kev, not putting you on the spot, mate, but you, Alo did say to you the other night when we were doing the show that he was having a show. Remember? We were all sitting here talking about it, and
Yeah.
Alo said he was going to have a show, and your timing is probably a bit off on that show, but apart from that, well.
Yeah, but he's kind of unreliable on having shows.
No, well, not that. Yeah, but not that time. He did state. We all agreed. Remember, we all said, "Oh, yeah, okay." Remember, it doesn't matter now. It's a storm in a teacup. But I mean, it's like he did mention it.
Oh.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, you do your thing. Everyone does their thing. I mean, there's no loyalty. I mean, at the end of the day, it's But they're right about one thing. It's only a set group of visitors, really. I mean, if everyone has a show on at the same time, it's going to be pretty pointless because the views will be limited because of everyone will be undecided on which show to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why someone just doesn't have a show around 6 o'clock US time, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. That's a good time.
Well, that's what I just did earlier. 7 o'clock, but I just wanted a time.
We'll make your shows every day at 7 o'clock, which is a good time because that means a lot of you guys in the US are home, and it suits people like me on the other side of the world because it's our afternoon, and it's a good time. Just a suggestion, I don't know. It's up to you at the end of the day. It's a case of when your guests can come on, I suppose. I'm a bit fortunate because I don't have to. I'm pretty flexible in time, really. But 3 o'clock in the morning to me is a bit too much. I enjoy.
Yeah. Hey Terry and hi Jimmy, how you guys doing today? Robert's here. Mikey 550. He just came out with a new song.
Did he?
Yeah.
Are you steering? I don't know.
He has too much time on his hands.
Let me guess who it's about.
Well, I haven't listened to it. It came out when I was getting ready to start. So I always try to start on time.
Make a cup of tea. Okay. Sorry, mate. I was just asking my wife if she'll make me a cup of tea. Yeah.
Well, what time is it for you right now?
For me, it's lunchtime, or just about 15 minutes past 12.
Oh, okay.
And that's Saturday. We're
Yeah.
4 hours. We're 4 hours ahead of Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. What's going on, Roberto?
I'm just chilling out. Who's that guy that's showing that freaking video shit? Club.
That's that gypsy somebody. He lives in Ireland. His wife is Romanian, but he's right now he travels all over the place.
It's party time there, Roberto. It's the
Yeah.
middle of the night.
Yeah, I think he's hammered by now.
And what's that got to do with Filipino? He's in American, married to. What you say? He's married to what?
I think of Romanian.
Romanian, and he's in a Filipino blog. Okay, good combination.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, didn't he? I don't know. Didn't he say he was married to a Filipino?
I'm not sure. I haven't
really
really spoken to him, but I haven't really paid attention what he's doing.
Oh, maybe he just likes to be on the show. He's showing the nightclub anyway. I want to see the strip bar.
Oh no, that's a disco he's at.
Yeah, it was an interesting conversation you were having yesterday.
What was that?
About the strip club. Arizona, what is it? The Alaskan Bush Club? The Alaskan Bush Company?
Yeah, Alaska Bush Company. It's a famous bar in Alaska, and now they moved it. No, well, they have two of them, one in Phoenix, Arizona, and I guess that's the one that Donna was at.
She was right into that topic, wasn't she?
Well, yeah, because she knew what I was talking about, because I mentioned the one that was in Anchorage, and she just went that way.
Yeah, many years ago, I used to work in a strip joint. Many years ago. Yeah. I used to work in.
Me, but I was a bouncer at that downtown Great Alaska Bush Company.
Okay, I wasn't a bouncer, but I was a doorman. I used to collect the money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to be the guy that was on the till basically. I've done all sorts of jobs actually. I was a disc jockey as well there. I used to do that. Strip clubs. Yeah, I got some photos I should share with you, but I'll do that another time.
Oh,
But no, I used to be in the nightclub scene quite a bit in my younger days.
well, I don't really like going to them anymore because it's just a waste of money, and I'm afraid I could get something.
Well, it depends. Back then, it was like when you're young, and it was a job. That's all it was to me. It was like it was fun. It was a cheap night out because it didn't cost me anything, and girls, the usual fucking things you do when you're 18, 19.
The ones in the Philippines blew me away because I never see in the U.S. you can't touch. You get thrown out on your head, but in the Philippines it's just different. And you buy the girl a drink, a beer, and they'll give you a good time.
Yeah, well, it's a different. Yeah, you thought. Yeah, strip clubs were strip clubs, not so much brothels. But I suppose, being the Philippines, it's combining the two, isn't it? Normally you pay a bar fine and you take the girl and go do whatever you have to do, I suppose. when I was in that business, it was just straight out. It was more like a burlesque show, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We're going back a few years now. It's all different now, but back then it was sort of you didn't touch the girls. You were allowed to look, and that was it.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, and you mentioned about the alcohol side of it too. We used to what we call sly grog back then. It was basically whiskey and coke, and we used to, it wasn't legal. Like you said, you used to drink soda pop, but if you were in the know, you could get what we call a special, and it was usually a shot of whiskey and coke for $1, for $1 or $2 back then.
So what did I do what did I do wrong to Johnny Warrior? I just seen a guy named Mike. Hey, Big Kev, did you listen to Johnny Warrior talk trash about you? Calling you
just ignore it, Kev. It's all bullshit. Fucking Jesus. Just people trying to stir shit. That's crap.
Yeah, I never talked to him. I mean, I'm talking about Johnny Warrior.
Just people trying to cause shit, Kevin. Just don't even respond to it. It's fucking rubbish.
Yeah, Kevin, I told you, man. The people's gonna come after you. Doesn't matter who it is, and
listen to
they're
Roberto.
gonna stir you up. So that's what I said yesterday when you were on Allo. Don't let them get you in a position to start talking bad about people, and then they'll egg you on and egg you on.
Yeah.
And then you get into that position, and then boom, then you got people being angry with you. So just ignore them.
It sounds like a bit of jealousy. I mean, Roberto, I don't know how you feel about it, but Kevin's shows are getting quite popular, and I think a lot of it's a bit of jealousy. I don't know why, but Kevin's got a format where it's just laid back. Everyone can come on, and it's like, okay, sometimes it can go a bit chaotic, but I think personally it's they're just jealous. I mean, it's just stupid. But
it's because they know he's pretty laid back, and they want to take advantage of him as far as like making him talk bad about other people when you shouldn't be doing that.
Well, that's true. You can have like me. I mean, my belief is you can have an opinion, and that's it. Just keep it to that. No need to badmouth other people. Really, I mean, it doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. I'll badmouth them. Don't worry. I'll take the punishment.
We'll protect you, Kev. But you see that, I mean, you can see the way Kevin's show's going. I mean, he's starting to get people on there, like Donna and that, and it's a different dynamic of people, and obviously they enjoy the company and the show. So I mean, just got to get your times right, Kev. I do agree to a point, only in the respect of viewer numbers. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to go to everyone's show and watch it, but if you got 2 or 3 shows running at once, then that's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, mainly for the viewers. But like I said, if you say 6 o'clock your time for your shows, then that's fucking sweet. I think that's a good time for myself. Maybe I'm being a bit selfish, but it's a good time for me. But whatever you decide.
Yeah, I'll try to figure out a time plan.
But don't bend over backwards for everyone. I mean, at the end of the day, whatever you decide and stick with it. It's got to be consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, the other day somebody texted me and they like cautioned me, telling me, "Don't be so soft."
Yeah, but if we're talking about that certain interview that you did, well, you did the right thing by taking it down because it was a shitty fucking thing anyway. And you got to think about you were looking at it in a different way, but you were being used as well, you know. And yeah, I just think at the end of the day, you would have been the one looking like the arsehole, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was pleased you took it down, and you took it down, and that's the main thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I gotta. Sometimes you just learn by mistakes.
Yeah, that's right. It's all a learning curve. I don't say that I'm on the right all the time of anything. I mean, I don't even have a channel. I thought about it, and I thought, nah, you know, there's too many channels, and there's nothing I can offer or say that will make any difference. And at the end of the day, I like your channel, Kev. It suits me fine. It's laid back. It's fucking, it's no real dramas as such. I mean, we all gossip, but it's everyone. It's like having a beer at a pub. We're all sitting there talking shit.
Well, yeah, that's the only thing that's true. Except I don't have beer.
Yeah, but you have ability of getting interesting guests on, and that's a gift. To have all the guests that you've had so far that's not bad. No, I'd say that's kudos to you too.
Yeah, invite Peter Van Dyck back, and I want to talk to him. I'm not done talking to him yet.
Oh, Robert,
you want to have him back?
Yeah. Roberto wants to.
You're just gonna scare him again.
I know.
Oh, it's okay.
He's like,
he can handle it.
Maybe he's like a deer with his when you put your headlights on a deer and he freezes and his eyes pop out.
You got Roberto in your sights. Oh, I gotta love you, Roberto. Honestly, you got a heart of gold, mate. But gee, don't let this guy eat you up. For fuck's sake, go on your holiday and enjoy life. If you see him, you see him. If you don't, you don't. I know you know. You got to remember, Roberto, and I'm not lecturing you or anything, mate. You're your own boss, but you got to remember one thing: he didn't actually direct anything at you. I mean, all you're doing is someone else's dirty work. If that other person had,
well,
you know, he's
not
got
true because he OFW. I have half a dozen, maybe even more cousins as OFWs, and you know, so.
Yeah. I know, mate, but I'm just
they're
saying.
All they're all good girls, and they work hard.
Without OFWs, the world wouldn't be what it is today. I mean, we're grateful for them here in New Zealand. You know, we need the, and we're even talking. You know, we're close ties with Samoa, as you know, Roberto. You know, we have a lot of Samoan people come to New Zealand to work as well in the orchards and things like that.
I know. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
We're part of the Pacific. We're a Pacific Island as well.
Right.
And what was that comment some guy said about white guys and Samoans? I might have misheard it, but it sounded it was a stupid bloody comment. Oh, fuck! What was? Oh, I won't. No, I can't remember now. I was going to ask you about it. It was stupid. I must have misheard it.
Crazy New Zealand. How in the hell are you?
Hey? Oh, you talking to me?
No, there's another Mike.
Okay. Robert.
How's my favorite Kiwi doing tonight?
Another day, another $50.
$1.
Well, that's
there's somebody out there.
I was just saying, Robert, that Kevin should get a fixed hour for his shows. We're deciding on 6 o'clock your time, or is that American time, 6 p.m.
Well, if it's yeah, whatever he wants to do. I'm friggin' retired, man. I got all friggin' day unless I'm gonna go somewhere.
I
You
was
know?
just saying, I was just making a comment about it, having a regular time slot because sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning isn't. I mean, you got to remember we're on the other side of the world, and 3 o'clock in the morning for a show is a bloody pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some people out there in the chat room calling me fake Robert. Now they know it's not fake Robert. It's Robert. It's the real Robert. And how are you doing today, Mr. Dunn?
I'm good. How are
That's
you
good.
doing?
Another day in paradise.
Yeah, I wish I was in paradise.
Oh, come to Florida, man.
Where you at?
Come to Florida.
Oh, yeah, I've been there. I just left there. I've been there 2 weeks, back to back. Last month for 2 weeks, and then this month another week. I mean, I'm burned out in Florida right now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Maybe next year.
All right, very well. Carry on smartly.
Stop. They're watching. And I'm like, no, this isn't going to work, people.
What are you talking about?
The girls are watching TV on this, and if I pay $150 a month, I'm watching what I want.
You pay $150. You pay $150 a month on cable.
That's what we pay $150. What the hell? You know we do.
I just want to say
$150 a
say it louder.
You tell them.
Well,
we know who we know who wears the pants.
I gotta block you.
We know who wears the pants in Roberto's family now. He's not the tough guy after all.
Really, my younger daughter, she's in Colorado with her sister visiting, and she doesn't have cable, so she uses our Netflix account.
No, she can use Netflix. She's trying to use our cable.
Oh, she has access to our cable, and then they're watching while we're watching the same thing here.
No,
so,
not happening.
How much do you pay for Netflix over there?
Oh no, it's just total cable. We pay about
total.
$150 a month.
Oh, okay. It's about we pay around the same, but that includes that's the fiber. We have what's it? Not just Netflix. We have the other one as well, Lightbox. Do you know that one, Lightbox?
No.
Okay.
Well, our
similar
cable
to
is Direct TV. I have all. It's Dish Network. Yeah, we're Dish Network, so we have everything, full package.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that includes us too. We have the phone, fiber, and that. What else do we get with that? Oh yeah, we got the 2 mobile phones on that too. It's the one package deals. Should it actually works out cheaper because we're New Zealand dollars and you're US, so 150 US is it's about 200 something dollars New Zealand. Yeah, we got a better deal.
Well, that's what's good at the end of the day.
Well, what my internet, our speeds are. Like I was saying to you the other day, it's a gigabyte download speed and 500 up. Like we can download. I can download files in seconds, and minutes rather than hours.
Yeah, that's a good luxury.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's okay. In the Philippines, it's a bit different. We go down to a whopping 10, I think. 10 megabytes a second. It's Robert gone.
Our topic today is, are you running away to the Philippines? Why?
Do you really want to know why?
Well, some people have different reasons: financial, marriage, lust, or
Would you like
So
to
we're all
hear?
going to.
Would you like to
I was
hear
just-
my reason why I'm going to run away to the Philippines?
oh, well, do tell.
It's very simple. I want to lie on the beach, drink cold San Miguel, turn nice and brown like a coconut, and just
And
watch
have
the days
pictures.
pass by.
Well,
That's it.
that sounds like
With money in your pocket too, Robert.
Yes, definitely.
Lovely. I notice we're all going to be there around the same time too. October, November. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we should all get together, have an agreeable meal,
That's it.
swap some sea stories.
Yeah, yeah. And we could even do a show. Fuck, can you imagine it?
Yeah.
We could do a live show.
It'd be quite lovely, mate.
Like
Yeah,
like you
fucking lovely.
just want to sit down on a beach with a little umbrella drink. Well, that sounds special.
Yeah. I don't
but
go
I-
for those foo-foo drinks.
Yeah, me
That's
either.
not bad.
Give me Corona Light or San Miguel, whatever. But come on, Mike 50. Mike 550. Be more of a man. You don't want no fruity drinks.
Yeah, that sounds like a says style drink.
Oh, well,
Yes.
You know, old Quagmire.
Well, those umbrellas used to be made in the Philippines. And I used to open them up when I was a boy, and on the stick on toothpick part, it said Philippines.
yes, I can be sipping on my orange juice.
Malibu with pineapple, really? Oh, you're going to be throwing up by the end of the night.
But I like a Singapore sling. That's always nice. Or one of those nice, what is it, Long Island iced teas.
Fucking hell.
Have
What
you
if
ever
the-
had a rusty
What if-
nipple or a sex on the beach?
Well, I think so, but it didn't do nothing for me. That's all.
Why don't you just have a fucking beer and be done with it?
Right,
Well-
see, you're the man.
Sorry, that's my class of drink, beer, and that's it. Mind you, I don't drink that much nowadays, so it's orange juice. Mind you, I'm partial to pineapple. No, not pineapple. What is it? Watermelon juice.
Well, that's a good one.
Well, I have to be honest with you, Robert. I do like Malibu with pineapple.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
one or two, but all night? No.
No.
Sounds too sickly. That.
Too sweet.
Yeah, that's what I said. Sickly.
Singapore slings are pretty good. Pina coladas are good. Black Russian. You can get drunk off of that.
We need
Well,
to
just-
feed Mike 550 some Crown Royal. 50-year-old. That's what he needs.
Just a cold beer. Just a cold beer is all you need.
Hi, Ken. Real men drink Red Horse. Yeah.
Oh, that stuff will make you crazy, man.
Which
I know. I don't even like Red Horse. Every time I go to the Philippines, I don't know why. Well, I mean, I understand why, because the provinces, it freaking hits them like freaking brick. They'll be drunk and after 2 bottles. With
Yeah,
Red Horse.
you are
So my
correct.
brother always asks me, "Come on, buy a case of Red Horse," you know.
Uh-huh. Well, there's only 12 of them if you get the liter. No, 6 of them.
I don't like the Red Horse. I just like the plain Pilsner, San Miguel Pilsner
Oh,
or Corona Light.
yeah. Yeah, you could go to Starbucks and get a hot-blooded rum. That's kind of nice. Just to start the day off with. Sex on the face. Blue balls. What kind of drinks are you guys having? Yeah.
You could classify Adios Motherfucker under Red Horse. 2 of those, and you really are flying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you talking about
What's
it
the,
have in
it?
just a regular bottle?
Regular bottle. When I was there, I drank 2, tops 3, and I would be crawling home, man.
A lot of it's to do with the climate. Like you guys coming from a cooler climate, and you're drinking, and their heat. And of course, the beers are slightly stronger too, isn't it? Red Horse.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
can't
so-
understand.
it affect you
piss,
too much. A seasoned warrior like you are.
I got
Okay,
called a
what
keep.
does Adios Motherfucker have in it?
I never heard of that before.
Mike, do you know?
Anybody ever drink Mojo in the Philippines?
Mojo.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Sounds like a coffee.
Oh, Mojo has got 6 different liquors in it. Grenadine, 1 San Miguel, can of 7-Up, and some sliced fruit.
Oh,
And I will tell you, if you can get through the pitcher of Mojo and stand up and walk away, you're a better man than most.
wow.
I'll send you
You're a
the
little
rest.
crazier.
I'll send you the rest of.
Philippines, I used to have Red Horse and Tubac mixed together.
Geez, you guys' livers must be fucking shot.
Well, actually, I haven't really touched any booze since I left the military in 2000.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I've been giving my liver a rest, and now that I'm going back to Philippines, I think I'll finish destroying it.
I don't know. I can't remember how many months or years it takes to rebuild your liver back.
Well, I'm sure it's a while.
I think 17 years is good enough.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know. So I just can't see the point in getting pissed over there. To be honest, it's just maybe it's just me getting older, but I can't get pissed like I used to. It's fucking.
Oh no,
I can't go through all that bullshit.
I just like to have a couple of drinks, and when I feel good, feeling good is good enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Here, you nasty old man. Vodka, rum, Tanguay.
But yeah, Robert, that's a pretty good idea. We should all fucking meet up and fucking have a dinner and have some drinkies and do a podcast or whatever. Fucking that would be fun. Yeah.
Well, could even do a pub crawl if you wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do much of that when I'm over there. I'm fucking, it's hard. It's hard to get out, really. When you got family.
Check it out, guys. RPW's like, I want my skipper to get withdrawals while he's on the open sea.
Hey, Gunn, how you doing, buddy? We got pretty good people. 24, 22. struggling a little bit. Yeah, but I don't know. Are you running away to the Philippines? Some people, I think, is trying to, because I did. I ran away, and I thought I could get a better something better than what I was getting in the U.S. And for a while I did, but you know, but
I
everybody
agree. I
has their
agree, RPW.
story why they want to go there or go someplace. But sometimes when they get the reason, later on when you're there and things maybe go good or they go bad, and they want to know why, what happened. Because sometimes when you run away, you got more problems when you get there to your destination, and you didn't really want to run away. You just moved, and now you got more problems there.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm running away from anything, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to Peter Van der Veer. He ran away, but he was hiding behind this so-called ministry, false prophet shit. But yeah, he ran away and ended up getting stuck in the Philippines. So, but I'm gonna change all that soon. November, December, don't forget.
That's when you're gonna go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him when I'm coming. So you be prepared.
Well, don't waste your whole time looking for them.
Oh no,
I don't think it'll take too long, will it, Roberto?
too long. No, nope, not at all. I would say probably 3-4 days, maybe 5 the most. But I'm gonna be in Manila for 3 weeks, so in that area. So wherever he goes, I can jump on a plane and get to wherever,
Yeah.
I think his motto is going to be "Run, Forrest, run."
In all honesty, I don't know whether he'll still be there. We'll find out soon enough, I suppose.
I'd be surprised if he's gone. I would be surprised.
Well, that's a good idea. Gunn said, I don't think when I go, I'm running from anything. I want to experience new things, everything better. We only live once. That's true. Again, sometimes people say running. Sometimes people say adventure. Sometimes maybe they sugarcoat it and say adventure. But I don't know. I think a lot of people want to experience something new, and usually when we want to experience it, we already had something bad happen, and now we want to get out and try something new. Kind of like a fresh start. Are you guys tuning in from him a little first? Yeah. Just wanna, yeah. It'll be nice to go back there. Something's calling me. I don't know. I had a couple of dreams the other day, couple of nights, and they were pretty good. About going back to the Philippines. Yeah. Mike, you still there?
Me? Yes, I am.
Oh, I
Why,
thought
what's
maybe you were dozing off.
No, I'm just listening to you guys. I don't really have much to offer today. I mean, I'm just laid back, just listening, taking it all in, reading
Yeah.
the room. I think we're all marathoned out from the other day.
My wife was flying from Manila to Cebu yesterday on 4 flight. It up. So what? An hour and a half from Manila to Cebu?
That sounds about right, doesn't it?
No, it takes about an hour.
So I'm not sure, but maybe
Manila to
I know
Cebu,
from Manila
an
to
hour from
Cebu is
Manila
like
to Tacloban.
45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a pretty short flight. The only one that probably is an hour and a half is probably to Mindanao. I never flew to Mindanao, but
Okay.
from Manila. So probably was a delay. Did you say it was a delay in the flight?
From 4 to 5:30, 11 hours. Oh, 4 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. Last. Well, you don't want. That's not funny though. I guess that could happen anytime. So, any of you guys having any plans for the weekend? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke me some ribs, barbecue ribs, and then I'm gonna probably do maybe say about 150 jerkies over the weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
and does that take the whole weekend?
Yeah. Well, jerkies, you don't really need it that long, but you needed to let it sit out, and then you put it in a. I first put in a what do you call those things? It's not a humidifier, but what do you call those things? You dry out your meat first.
Yeah.
And then you throw it in the smoker for about 6 to 8 hours.
Now, are you talking about your jerky or your ribs?
No, the ribs is only going to take 4 to 6 hours. I do a 1-2-1 on my ribs, and then the jerky is separate.
Yeah. Oh. And what about you, Rob?
Well, I think I'm going to go down to the VFW.
You gonna
Inhale all the secondhand smoke. Play some fucking bingo. Let me see what else. What am I gonna do? Stop at the CVS. Stock up on some more Jergens. Let's see. These are all the things that people say that I do. You know.
Or
Say again.
Well, that's something we can look forward to, Robert, when we retire. Hang out at the VA hospital and inhale the secondhand smoke.
Yeah, these are all the things people say I do because I expressed that I was retired, you know. And, being retired at such an early age that I am, I can do these things, you know.
Right.
And I mean, because that's my whole life, you know, is the VFW and talking about the good old days, you know.
Well, there was a lot of good old days. You just
Yeah.
don't appreciate those days until it's almost over.
Yeah, don't blink your
Don't
eyes, man.
don't forget the war stories, Robert. Don't forget
Yes,
the
I
war
got to tell
stories.
war stories too.
Yeah.
I mean, how I conquered continents and kings and queens, you know. And
But you must be talking about Walking Street.
yeah,
When,
and all the beautiful ladies that I wooed. Yeah.
yeah, are you talking about the eye, your good eye or your bad eye that you keep open?
I keep my good eye open, my bad eye closed, just like Popeye, because they say I'm Popeye. You know,
Toot toot.
toot toot. I am what I am, matey. Okay.
Well, if can I have a hamburger and I'll be happy to pay you on Thursday.
No problem. No problem. Yeah.
That's comes from what? Wimpy?
There you go.
Robert, when was the last time you were in Olongapo?
I was in Olongapo, 1992. And on that day I was there, I helped bring down the American flag and stepped aboard a ship and steamed away.
Huh.
I mean, the last time I was there in 1970, I want to say 5 or 6.
Wow.
Well, I was actually born in Cavite City.
Uh-huh.
But my dad was in Subic Bay. We lived in Olongapo.
Uh-huh. Where in
We were stationed
Olongapo did you live? East Bahak?
Oh shit, I don't know.
You were too young.
Yeah, I was too young
to remember.
Right.
Yeah, that I understand.
But this next trip, this fall, I'm gonna head out to that area. You know, Subic Bay, yeah, Olongapo, and all that places down there.
You got kids, Roberto?
Oh yeah, I have 4 daughters. They're all grown.
All grown.
Yep.
Okay. Do yourself a favor. Are they coming with you?
Oh no. My oldest.
Oh, that's a shame.
I don't think she's gonna get her passport in time. So I told her next time around. But, yeah.
Well, it doesn't take too long to get a passport.
I know she's so busy right now. I told her just go to the post office and you know go through all that process.
You have to pay $75 and you can get a express passport.
Right.
Yeah. You know what you can do while you're there, Roberto, if you like? They have on the old base, if you have the drivers take you out to the Naval Magazine, they have 2 resorts down on Kamayan Wharf.
Oh, really?
And Nabasan Pier. And they're beautiful hotels down there. And they have a water park and a theme park, kind of like SeaWorld, where they do the dolphins and all that stuff. And they got beautiful cabanas. You can get.
Are you going to mimic one of those sounds?
You can get a agreeable meal. You know, very enjoyable. I have some.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah, I have some friends who live in Barrio Barreto, and on my group on Facebook, they've been posting all the pictures of what's going on with the former naval base and how they've transformed it.
They have photos and everything, like a museum.
Yeah.
Oh, I like to see that.
Am I friends like you? Am I friends with you on Facebook?
I know. I don't know your last name.
Oh, okay. I'll look you up and friend you, and I'll steal some pictures off my Facebook group and send them to you, and send you some information. and that way you won't be that lost while you're there.
Well, actually, I don't know. I'm just like Peter Vanderbilt. I don't want people to know who I am, where I'm going, or where I'm going to be at a certain time. I have to keep that. I have to keep that on down low. On the
should I refer all questions to General Mattis?
Yes, please.
Okay, I can do that.
Well, talk about General Mattis.
Then he'll relay that information.
General
to me.
Seth just came in.
Yeah. Who let them in?
Okay, the chat is ruined. Seth Styles.
Yeah. What, we might get a fucking word in edgeways now.
What's
Hey.
up, guys?
How you
guys
doing, Quagmire?
Not too bad. I'm just hanging in there. Just got back home at the moment. Was getting some business done, and feel good. Feel good.
So you went to Walmart.
That's
Yeah,
full
exactly. I went to Walmart and hung out with the rest of the degenerates.
Wow.
You cheap bastard.
But it's funny. Someone recently asked me. They asked me to buy them something at Walmart. I don't even know where Walmart is around here. I don't think they have one around here.
You're in California right now, am I not correct?
Yeah, I'm currently in Los Angeles, and they definitely have Walmarts in California. That's for sure. I just don't know where they are.
Just go down to Compton.
I don't even know if they have them in Compton. Because honestly, I've been to one Walmart in my life, and it was kind of around Sacramento. And besides that, I have no idea where they are.
Yeah, Walmart is everywhere. Gun.
They're around here for sure. I bet there's got to be one. Within the vicinity, but in my general area, like in Los Angeles, I don't see any. I don't know where they have space for a Walmart.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you have a smartphone?
I do. Are you gonna tell me? Well, why don't you look it up? You lazy son of a bitch. Was that where you're going to say, Robert?
That's where I was going with it, dumbass. Google it.
We're thinking the same, man. We're great minds think alike.
Oh, you online. So what else has been happening, people? Oh, that was a nice cup of tea. By the way, Sezzy boy, Kevy's going to have his shows at 6 p.m. weekdays.
No, he can't do 6 p.m. weekdays.
Why not?
Because what if I don't have a show right now, but what if I plan to do it at 6 p.m. weekdays?
Well, what if I go hair on my head?
Yeah. You can't have shows at a potential time I'm going to do it. I don't have a show right now. I have nothing. I'm just telling you.
Hey, Says Style.
Yeah.
Says Style. Excuse me. I got a news flash for you. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Best news I heard all day. What about
6 o'clock's a good time for Kevin's shows, so all you other guys out there can go and visit the other sites or the other channels.
Whoa.
Sis, are you about close to leaving?
Yeah, I'm getting out of here very soon. I'm getting back to the Philippines in the very near future. I'm not gonna say exactly when because I got too many fucking people who following me around. But I'm going back in the near future.
Keep believing that.
Keep believing.
That's my problem. Too many people wants to know where I'm at all the time.
Yeah,
so
well, you know what I mean.
I'm down low.
Yeah, you got all these trolls, and they start fucking looking into all your shit and trying to fuck with you. And yeah, I don't know. I don't want to deal with it. So I just say I'm going at some point soon.
Well, it must be. It must suck to be a superstar, right? So,
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a tough life, right?
A stalker's dream.
Well, Says when I get to the Philippines, I will fucking hunt you down. Okay.
You should. And you're coming pretty soon, right, Robert? You said what did you say? Early next year?
Early next year, my man. I will hunt you down. I know where to find you. Because all the scumbags
I'm really not hard. Yeah, I'm not hard. I'm not a hard guy to find.
Are in Angeles City. Right?
Yeah, if you're walking around Angeles City, you'll probably see me. Most people do. I mean, you'll probably run into me.
Yeah.
I'll just stick my nose in the air, take a couple of whiffs, and I say, "Oh, the California sissy boy is right over there."
I can smell him.
I'll just head
the
down to Walking Street and just ask the nearest lady boy. I'll say, "Excuse me, where's this sale? Sale? Follow me."
and you know where you would find me, right behind them.
No,
Oh, dude, where's my cue? Didn't. Hey, yeah, no, well, Robert, when you're in town, you know, you're checking out Alongapo. It's only about an hour drive from Angeles, super close.
45 minutes the way I drive, Bubba.
That's true. That's true. You know what? It's really short. What sucks for me is I got this little pussy scooter that I'm going to have. Well, I don't have it yet. I'm going to buy one. And I'm not allowed to take the S-Lex, that new road. So I got to go the long route, which takes 3 hours.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Why,
pain in the
how
ass.
Be a man and
How
hire
far
a
out are
driver, will you?
To the city?
What's that, Mike?
Are you quite a way out from Angeles City?
No. I'm in Angeles. No, I'm not in Angeles City right now. Right now, I'm in the States. But
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
but when I'm
talking
in
about when you're
Angeles
there.
City, I live. I mean, I'm pretty much when I lived there before. I'm like a 5-minute walk from all the action, from like the entertainment.
Oh,
district.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm close.
Yeah.
I'm right
Well,
around
you-
everything. That's why I run into so many people. You know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, says
Yeah, well,
you got a
speaking
beautiful
about-
child bride now. It's time for you to move out to the province.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
Why would you wanna move it?
I like the province. I do like the provinces. I mean, it's like cleaner air. It's relaxing. But after about 5 days, and this is really sad, Robert. I know you and I have talked about this. After about 5 days of no internet connection, I'm losing my mind. I can't do it.
Oh, I'm going to Philippines to unhook.
Well, you're
I'm
smart.
going to disconnect.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
Seth,
wish I
Nah,
could
I've
do that,
gotta-
Robert.
Yeah, I've got to have the internet too. I carry a fucking small Wi-Fi with me. One of those little Wi-Fi box things.
Oh, you do the pocket Wi-Fi's.
Yeah, like the smart. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought one of those when I was in Telesai, when I was staying out there for a little bit. I bought a pocket Wi-Fi, but here's the problem. It's all good. If all you do is browse or just look at porn, you're good. But when you're a YouTuber and you got to upload videos, then it gets difficult because what they do is they cap the bandwidth, the daily bandwidth you could use. And so what would happen is I would upload a video and I would use up all my bandwidth, and then for the rest of the day, I couldn't use the internet.
Oh, okay. I don't have any problem with it. It was reliable. Yeah. Obviously, if you're in the city areas, it's a lot better. But yeah, no, I didn't find any problems with it. Say, because I just used to get like a prepaid fucking, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, it's they got
500 pesos for a month's worth or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was,
they got the Globe
I never
2 and the Smart Bro. So I
I
have
used the Smart Bro.
Hey, Seth, I don't mean to interrupt you, of course, but our
Yes, you
topic, I do have a topic, and you're kind of like walking away from it.
I just came here and totally fucking put everything to shit. Hey, I'm
Well-
game, man. I'm up for whatever. I just wanted to join, say hello to my buddies, Roberto, Robert, and Mike. Oh, and don't forget Big Kev. And yeah, let's talk. Let's
Well, our
discuss.
topic is, are you running away to the Philippines, and why?
That's a good topic.
Well, I want to run away to Angeles City if my wife will let me go and visit you, Seth. Yeah.
What are you thinking about timeline-wise, Mike? Like, realistically, when are you trying to travel? You don't have to give an exact date, but
Okay.
about when?
Around November, December.
Hey,
Usual time.
you should coordinate with Roberto. He's coming around.
Yeah, well,
the
that's
same
what
time.
that's what I'm thinking of doing, and Robert as well.
Oh, Robert, are you going to visit?
Well, he's coming afterwards, but I'm just saying, yeah, I'll be around hopefully then.
Oh,
And,
that's right, because you come for 6 months at a time, so you're coming for a
Yeah.
while. That's right.
Mm.
Yeah, well, we could definitely meet up. To be honest with you guys, I've been in Angeles too long. I need to get out. I need to get out of there. I need to go to Subic or Cebu or somewhere. I definitely, I'm overdue for a short trip.
Hey, Seth, you don't interview people like on Walking Street?
Here's the thing. I've wanted to do this for a long time, and I keep talking about it. I really want to interview a GRO. Basically, that is a fancy way of saying prostitute, guest relations officer. And I've been meaning to do it for a long time, and I've just never got around to it. I even got Lynn was totally cool with it. Lynn even said, "Yeah, no problem. Like I can talk to them and kind of tell them the situation that you want to interview them, blah, blah, blah." Yeah. And I just never got around to it. It would be a great video. Like, I know everyone wants to see that. Now, there's some issues with doing it. If people made a good point. Like, I think I mentioned on a live show, and people are like, well, technically, if you give them money for the interview, because I would probably want to pay them, right? Then you are showing in the public that you paid a prostitute. It could go wrong. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, that's fucking bullshit.
It is bullshit. I agree, but it could. Like if let's say the prostitute was like, I don't like the video, she could blackmail you and be like, oh, you paid me and blah blah blah. I don't know. I think it's a far stretch.
If you wanted to go that way, you'd have to do a signed release or something. But I mean, I don't think so. A few pesos for an interview isn't because you have to get permission anyway, whether it's a verbal permission or something. But I mean, you can cover your ass easy enough.
Yeah,
coin the term.
Go ahead.
The kind of interview I want to do is like you'd interview the security guard. And then the next day you interview everybody that's in that area and have a different point of view from everybody.
Yeah, it's a really good idea, and those videos do well because it's like a real life person, right? It's like, hey, you just go up to a random person on the street. It's a really good idea, and I've definitely thought about it. I mean, I've been thinking about this for over a year of doing it, and I never got around to it. I don't know if it's because I'm too lazy. Or if I just don't want to talk to people. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, I'm just like, I never got done.
Says, have you ever seen the blog Cheap Charlie?
I've seen a thumbnail pop up, like, in your suggested videos. It's a guy in Thailand, right? Yeah, I've never watched it though.
Okay, what you need to do is watch a couple of his videos on, he does a walk on Walking Street in Pattaya. And watch that video and watch a couple more, and you'll know exactly what to do on Walking Street in Philippines.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I assume he interacts with like all the people and kind of asks them questions. I mean, is that correct in saying that? I'll watch the video, but is that kind of what he does?
It's kind of what he does, but he has a technique.
Oh, okay. I'll check him out. But here's, without even knowing anything about the guy, here's my concern. What I've realized is I don't like filming around Walking Street. And I'll tell you guys why. I mean, you guys could already guess why. Walking Street, there's a lot of people doing, let's just call it scandalous activities, right? Whether they're legal. Sketchy things. Whether they're legal or illegal, it doesn't matter. Most of the stuff is sketchy. Now, filming and sketchy activities do not go hand in hand. And I don't want to be that guy. Because like I said, so many people see me in Angeles and, come up to me, say what's up. I don't want to be that guy who accidentally got some guy cheating on his wife on camera. And then the guy finds me and tries to come after me. I don't want to be that guy. And I'm around that area so often that I kind of you'll notice I used to do Walking Street videos. And if you look at my channel, I backed off, and that's pretty much the reason why. Because sketchy stuff, sketchy activities, and cameras do not go together.
Well, you can get a pair of glasses that got a high-powered camera in it.
Yeah, guys do that.
Basically, you just got to get their permission. You just go. You just go up to someone and say, "Look, do you mind if I do this?" And that's how you get around all that shit. I mean, there's been a few guys, I've seen their videos, and they're like undercover. They're poor quality, and they don't show you much. They show you a couple of scantily clad women and out of focus, or the lighting's bad. I mean, really, you know the best bar video I saw was that one you did, Cess, where you asked that guy and he's filming his bar.
Yeah, I've done 2 bar videos, and I got permission from the owners because they're buddies of mine. So I always whenever you're in a bar, you need to get permission, or else you're doing it illegally. You know.
And the point being that you don't get a very good quality video anyway. It's like you can't. There's no real sound or talking or info or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but it says in the bars they are not GROs. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Straight.
Wait.
GROs.
No, they are.
No, they are entertainers and hostesses.
I don't know. No, I don't think that's right.
It's a figure of speech.
Yeah, I like the official.
I mean,
the official term for the girls, like when they have a posting up, GRO wanted. That's the official term for a bar girl. But I see what you're saying. It's like, I mean, it's all the same thing, right? Guest relations officer. What is that? It's like a customer service job. But I mean, in reality, they're prostitutes. That's what they are.
My final question is, are you running away to the Philippines for the ass and beer, or is there more to it?
Oh, you're asking me personally?
Yeah.
Oh, ass and beer.
Okay, at least you're honest. I like that about
you. No, I mean, in all reality, there's a lot of reasons why I like the Philippines. And I've told people this before. I like the number one reason I like the Philippines. It's not so much of like a specific thing that I could tell you. I like the cheap beer or I like the pretty women. It's not a specific thing. It's more of a feeling I get when I'm there. And I think that feeling is more an accumulation of a lot of things. And it's just like I'm in a different world and I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm not old. I'm just respectful.
What's funny, Robert? I use the word prostitute a lot. And
I don't like that word. Yeah,
people get offended, but I don't use the word in a negative light. Basically, what is a prostitute? Prostitute it's not necessarily, it doesn't hold a negative connotation necessarily. I mean, you look up a prostitute and you will get a dictionary definition. And it's something like this, because I did a video on on the word prostitution. And if I could remember correctly, a prostitute is someone who accepts money or some other kind of benefit in return of sexual favors, right? Sexual services. So a prostitute isn't necessarily a bad word, but when you say that word, people say, oh, you're a horrible person. How could you call these girls that? They're not that. Well, I'm not insulting the girls. I'm just saying if they are having sex for money, they are a prostitute. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that's a fact. And
okay, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Walk into a bar where you know there's plenty of GROs, as you call them, AKA hostesses. Walk up to one of the girls and say, excuse me, are you a prostitute? And let me know what happens afterwards.
Yeah, I think I'll refrain.
They'd probably say, what's that mean?
Yeah, what's that? Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Hey, that's a good point, Mike. A lot of these girls might not even know what a prostitute means.
But I'll give you another example just by changing the subject slightly. A lot. If you went up to a lot of Filipinos, I mean, I get it all the time. I use the word fuck, right? I say that quite a bit, and I say it in various tones in various situations. They don't understand what it's like if you say fuck, they'll straight away go anti, and you think, well, and then it's because they don't understand the word or the meaning of the word. They might understand the word in one way, and that's it.
Yeah, because you use it in your country in a different context, Mike.
Yeah, it's basically we say like I shouldn't say this either, but we sort of replace it with the word Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like an example would be if I stub my toe and I go fuck. Well, some people might go Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's another way of an example I can give you. We use that word. Replaces a lot of other words.
Yeah,
I'm getting called out, guys.
You Aussies and you New Zealanders, yeah, you guys have potty mouths on you. You know, you guys use every Aussie or New Zealander I've known. They always cuss a lot. Now, I'm not one to talk or to judge because I have a huge, dirty, disgusting mouth. So I'm not one to judge, but it's something that it's an observation, something that I've noticed. And you're saying that as well, Mike.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's true as anything. But you got to understand, once you get to know us and once you understand our way of talking, then you understand that it's not necessarily the cussing in the way that you're probably looking at it. I mean, you know.
Mike, do you know what they say in the Philippines when they stub their toe?
Ouch.
No, I don't.
Alright.
No. They say, Sus Mariosa.
Sus Maria. Sus Maria.
Hey, check it out, guys. I'm getting called out. Robert, when was the last time you were in the Philippines, if ever? Well, Jimmy, I will tell you this. If you were listening to the show, Roberto asked me when was the last time I was in the Philippines, and I told him. And if you look at my photograph, it's a picture of me in QB Point
track pins
with a beautiful woman.
Really? On the drawer.
Whereabouts is that, Robert?
That's in QB Point on the base at the Mariners Club.
In Subic.
That was in Subic, and it was changed to the Phoenix Club after we rebuilt it after Mount Pinatubo.
Is it still going, the Phoenix Club?
No. The base is totally changed now that the military is gone.
Oh, was that a military part of the military base, was it?
Yeah, it's at QB Point, right there in Alungapo, on the base.
Yeah, so going back to the prostitution discussion, it's fun. Yeah. I find it kind of amusing because I get this a lot. People be like, "Oh, how dare you call her that?" And I'm like, dude, like let's be real. She is a prostitute. I'm not calling her like a dirty hooker, although I do use that term sometimes. But I'm not calling her like a dirty, disgusting hooker. I'm just calling her a prostitute because that's what she is. If she's accepting money for sex, that's what she does. Now, going back to your point, Robert, I wouldn't call them that to their face. I wouldn't be like, "Hey, are you a prostitute?" Yeah. But I mean, I also probably wouldn't call like a banker. I wouldn't be like, "Hey, are you a banker?" I mean, I would just talk to them like a person, you know? Yeah, I don't know. That's
well,
just
see, the only point I'm trying to make is like there are times when you're with a friend or with your acquaintance or somebody, you don't point out there's a booger hanging out of their nose. That's all I'm trying to teach you.
I disagree. Okay? I think you should always point that shit out. I disagree. Point that shit out, or else you're like a bad friend, right? There's a booger in their nose. Point it out.
And you let them walk around.
Yeah. If you don't point it out, you're a bad friend. Anyways, guys, let's go back to. I think this is a good topic. What have you guys already talked about? Like, what have I don't want to go over the same stuff. So, what have you already talked about in regards to? Are you running away to the Philippines?
Well, you know, Seth, it's almost time for me to close, so you kind of came a little bit too late.
Ah.
Oh, boy. Kev's got it in for you today, Seth.
Yeah, Kev's like, you just come on here and start talking about prostitutes.
I was told I got to be more tougher. So.
Oh, you've been a bit of a bully there, Kev. That's not.
Well, that's what I was. That's somebody told me I got to be more controlling and stuff. And
don't you listen to those other people. Unless it's us. Your panel.
I'm a sensitive guy, and I don't appreciate that, Kev.
Well, I'm sorry, but could you get that piece of dirt out of your tooth?
Yeah, exactly.
What is that?
So that scooter, you were just renting it, were you? That scooter that you and Lynn were on that time?
Yeah, I rented a scooter for about 3 months. I had two of them actually. I rented one, and it was all right. It was a little bit older, and then I returned that one.
Buy the bloody thing.
What's that?
They're only a block.
Oh, I'm buying one. I'm buying one. That's the first thing I'm doing when I return, because I sold my car.
They're only like 2,000, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's even less.
50,000 pesos.
I'm spending about 80,000. So what's that?
Yeah, Yeah, that's about nearly.
I'm
2 grand.
excited. I've never owned a
One and
scooter,
a
so
half.
let's see. 80,000 divided by 50. Yeah, 1,600. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Hey,
They're only worth about
how
2
much was
grand
the
down in our
rental?
country.
The rental, I got a
For a
really
week.
good deal. I got a really good deal. So usually they're like $350 a day, but since I did a monthly rental, I paid $4,500. So we're talking about $90 for a month.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
not
how
bad at
you
all.
feel now, says.
What's that?
I know how you feel now.
In regards to
I
what?
got my own I got my own personal troll now. I feel privileged. Give me
Robert,
Jerry.
just wait
Let
till
me-
you start.
let-
Robert,
let
you
me-
should start a channel. I think you should start a channel because you know you're going to the Philippines soon. Right now is the best time to start. Is kind of right before you make the move. And
Make
I'm
the move,
telling you,
yeah.
Robert, they're gonna grow. Your troll numbers will grow.
Yeah. It feels good to have my own personal troll now. I can sleep good tonight. You know?
You got to get all the high tech toys though, Robert. You got to have the drone and the camera software that so you can multi screen everything and send it directly to YouTube. And
even Mike 550 said, "I have arrived. I feel so privileged." Thank you, Mike 550. Well, if I start a channel, you know who I would like to have as on my channel all the time?
I would say says style.
No, I'm gonna have to go with Roberto Dunn because
Oh God, he's such a whore, man. Speaking of prostitutes,
I need an intimidator. Okay, and look at his photograph. He can intimidate anybody. He even scares the shit out of me. And I've done some sketchy shit in my lifetime. Okay.
Yeah, Roberto, I really seen another side of him the other day. And I mean, Roberto already scared me as a nice guy. And now that I've seen like the other side of Roberto, I'm not even gonna talk to Roberto anymore. Like I don't want to accidentally say the wrong thing. And Roberto's like, I'm going to come after you and I'm gonna step on your face until you are really close to death, not completely dead, but really close. And then I'm gonna leave.
I'd love to see Roberto snatch you up by the neck. That would be fucking comical, man. I would love to vlog that.
No disrespect to Roberto, but there are a dime a dozen over here. We've got heaps of them. If you're intimidated just by Roberto, I don't know how you get on here. You go to our local pubs here, you'll see plenty.
I still don't know exactly. Roberto, can you explain a little bit? Like, because you're pretty friendly with most people. I would say the only people that I've seen that you really dislike is number one, Frank, and number two, Petey. Now, what is it about these people where it just like rubs you the wrong way? Like, is there something specific, or is it like a magnitude of things? What is it, Roberto?
It's only one reason: talking bad about the Filipinos, OFWs, the Filipinas, the Filipino people, the government. I mean, I take all that personal, especially when somebody doesn't realize that he's saying things he thinks is okay because he's hiding behind the Constitution, supposedly. That's bullshit. But anyways, that's all. I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. I don't have no enemies at home. I don't have any enemies in the Philippines. So, and Frank, I don't really hate him. It's number one, it's Peter. And that's it. That's the only person I'm going after.
Oh, man. Yeah, that
Who's
was
Frank, anyway. You're talking about Frank the chair? That one?
Yeah. Roberto, he said some stuff about Roberto mentioned the name before that he didn't really like. I think so. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, you're right.
I think just in the past, Roberto had said a few things.
That's what I like about Roberto. He's straight and to the point.
He is. He most definitely was. And when I heard him on the show the other day, it was just he's so calm as he's saying this stuff. And that's why you don't fuck with him, because you know he's serious. It's like he's not fucking around. He's not joking. You know, we all like to joke around a lot. But when I heard Roberto, I did not hear any sign of like sarcasm or humor in his voice. I mean, he was just direct, like this is what's going to happen. And that's what, once again, going back to Robert's point, yeah, I would not fuck with Roberto.
Yeah, that's why Blackfoot ran off the channel so quick. He had to go wipe his ass because he sharded himself.
Yeah, I probably if Roberto was saying that to me, if I was on the other end of the spectrum, I probably would have shit my pants as well. I would have been like, I gotta go, guys.
Well, if you have that problem, just where it depends.
There you go. That's the Kev strategy. Not a bad strategy.
Yeah, but what can he do? I mean, what can he say back? You know,
Well,
he couldn't.
Well, you guys, thanks for coming. Had a good show. Seth came in late as usual, and I want to thank everybody that came and participated, and we had a good time. I'll try to look at a decent schedule that I want to do. So,
Kevin, listen to me. Stay on the air. Stay on the air, or else.
Stay on the air. What?
Yeah, I'm with Gunterm on this one. Gunterm said Big Kev shuts down quick, no warning. Yeah, I feel like we need like a 5-minute warning or something.
Yeah.
Well, I do that, but you guys don't pay attention to me. Like, you guys kind of like make me invisible.
You know what?
Oh,
Surprisingly, that's a big complaint on my show because I do that too. I just shut down the conversation, and people tell me, they're like, dude, you were talking bullshit for 30 minutes out of the hour, and we're just getting started, and then you're just like, all right, bye.
Yeah, it takes a while to warm up, eh? But if Kevin has his shows at 6 p.m. every night, that's good for me. I like that time.
Is it
Yeah.
6 p.m.
my-
PST? Like, because right now where I'm
Your
at in LA,
time.
it's my time.
Yeah.
Okay,
6
yeah, because
o'clock.
6:30
6 o'clock.
p.m. here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
So
what
it's-
time it is.
You better
Supposed
watch
to be-
yourself, Kev. That used to be my time. You better watch yourself. You better hope that I never.
No, your
come
time.
back.
Your time was 8:30. Remember? Because I used.
Oh
I go to
yeah,
work
yeah. What time did we do it? We did it. So it was.
You
You did it in the morning.
8:30.
Going on.
Yeah, all I know is when I did it, it was 9:30 a.m. Philippines time, which I
Yeah, but
think.
it was really almost.
Which was 8:30
you're always
p.m.
late.
in America.
But 8:30 your time in Texas, it was 6:30 my time.
No, it was. If it's 8:30 here, it's 9:30 there in Philippines.
In Philippines, right? But what time is
Right.
8:30 in
These-
LA? It's 6:30, right?
And
No,
I
it's 2 hours
appreciate
behind.
that, Jimmy.
You're 2 hours. You'd be 3 hours. So if it's 4:30 in California, it'd be 7:30 in the Philippines.
Well, if we all stick to Philippine time, then we know where we're at. So I think
Yeah.
personally, from 9 a.m. Philippine time's good time for me. So I don't know
Sounds
what
good.
Which
I
is
don't know what time that
which
is.
is 8 p.m. Central Time in America.
And
Okay.
Quagmire,
Well-
we know you will be back because you are like a freaking cockroach, dude. We know.
I'll be back.
You know.
I'll be back.
We know, Quagmire. We know.
I will be back.
And Jimmy, thanks for poking me in the side, buddy. I always appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad you guys got that out of your system.
Yeah, I got to get the
What do you think,
Germans, get a lot more out of my system.
I'll
What do you think, Kev? Kev, what time does it suit you to have your daily show?
I don't know. I'll like I said, I'll just look at the time slot because I don't want to step on nobody's toes. And
You're not stepping on anyone's toes if you make up a time now. Just say a time that you think is good for you, and then everyone can work around that.
Hey, Roberto, you got a question out there.
Well, who's Jimmy Duran? He said that he doesn't think you want to spend the money to go.
Oh, I don't know. He's been poking fun at me all night, brother. And trust me. Trust me, Jimmy.
probably irritated.
And then Ray Hammond is asking, Roberto, lives in Texas, but DU30 is his president? Question mark,
Duterte.
question mark?
Yeah.
Duterte.
Duterte, yeah.
Excuse my pronunciation.
Well, Ray Hammond, I'm going to be dual citizenship, so President Duterte is my president, and Trump is also my president. I have nothing bad to say about the U.S. I love the U.S., so you can't get me to say either way. But I do love my country, the Philippines, and I do love the United States. So, fuck you.
That's cool, Roberto. My daughters have dual citizenship, so they too have two presidents.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And so will fucking Kev's kids when we finally get them back to the US.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to have dual citizenships. I'm not sure. Like I said, I won't know until I get there and see what's happening.
What's your Patreon at now, Kev?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it for a while, but
it's getting up there. It's getting up there.
I put all of my sites right down below here.
Yeah, that's working well too.
What is the first one? What is this link? s2.google user content. What's that site?
That's my PayPal.
Oh, okay, got it.
I'll tell you what, though, Says, did you hear that I got Donna? I got Donna involved there as well.
Oh, you got some
that?
cash. You got a lot of people involved, Mike. I mean, remember when I put in my money? I think it was at 17, and now is it up to 40 or something?
No, it's past 50 now because Donna gave me 15.
That's good because think about it. That's every month that you're getting that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm pleased that everyone's jumping on board. It's a good cause, and without you guys, it won't happen, obviously. And yeah, fucking when I found out that Donna, because I said something to Donna, in the chat, and I thought, oh yeah, just give the old spiel as you do. And next minute I find out she's donated too, and donated quite a reasonable amount. Good on her.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Kev. You're only. Go ahead.
As I am with all you other guys as well, because you've all put in reasonable amounts, and that's what it won't take long. Hopefully, we'll get that 100 people mark and serious shit, and Kevin can get his act together.
Yeah, get your shit together, Kev.
This is for Kevin you're talking about, right, Mike?
Yeah. The Patreon. I've sort of started supporting it, and I've been spieling about it to all you guys, and you've all jumped on board. I don't know if you have yet, Robert, but if you have,
you was my first subscriber.
Yeah, I know. I started the ball rolling. I'm pleased.
I never kiss and tell, Mike.
Well, that's all right, mate. I mean, I'm just saying, it doesn't matter as long as the people there subscribe or support. One way or another. That's all
Mike,
counts.
I need my $3 to buy my fishing lures. So I can spare.
Come on, Roberto. Come on, Roberto.
That makes
you
sense.
can afford 20,000 pesos to that policeman to turn his back. you can at least chuck in the Jim's Patreon, mate.
Well, don't put nobody on the spot.
No, I'm not putting Robert on the spot. He knows. He's a good man. He knows. He'll help you in other ways.
I can take.
Yeah, I got plans for Kevin to help him out.
The Kiwi.
We could also sponsor a peso for every time Roberto punches something or someone. or proceeds to Kevin's Patreon.
Or we can do a pool, Mike. We could do a pool. How many hits will it? Yeah, we could do a pool, and we give everybody a square, and we'll let them figure out how many hits it will take Roberto to knock Blackfoot to the ground.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Kevin might get rich on that.
Yeah, I was doing my own pool type thing. because I remember when I was in the Coast Guard, I did this tough man competition for every year, and one year, I think it was in 84, 83, I went up against this black guy. He was 6'3". I'm 6 foot, so he's 6'3", almost 300 pounds, and I was at 250. So I was 20 back then. So I figured, well, I'm 50 now. So I would say it would probably take me half or double to take Peter down.
Really?
I'm
I think you would hit Peter once, and he would disintegrate because he has osteoporosis.
No. I think he can take a couple punches, and I can take punches too. So I'm thinking he probably try to throw 2 or 3 punches, which probably will catch me. But I have more power than him. He weighs 300 and something pounds at 6'3". I'm 6 foot at 290. At 290. At 290. So we're pretty close in size. So
Hey, Roberto, how tall are you?
I'm almost 6 foot.
Okay. Yeah, you're a big dude. You're a big guy.
Yeah.
So you're about 6 foot, and then you're about 6 feet wide.
Yeah, exactly. I'm at 280 right now, 285.
In your pictures, though, you don't look like it looks like pretty even weight. Like you just look like a big dude. You know what I mean? But
No,
you look like you could also be athletic. Like, would you say you're an athletic guy as well?
Yeah. I played football, everything. I ran track, so I'm pretty fast for one. I played linebacker in college.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always surprised that, those giant football players, and they're huge. They're like breaking 300 pounds. But those guys, I mean, they work out probably like every day, so they're like super fit. They just happen to be really fat.
Right. So, I say at first couple of swings, I say he's probably going to catch me 1 or 2 times, but
I don't think so, man. He's malnourished. He hasn't eaten well.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you, I think you will hit him and he will disintegrate right there on the spot.
Yeah. My brother, now I saw my brother when he was, I think we were in Washington State. And this guy who was like 6'6", way over 350, 360, called him a name, called him N-word. So he walked across the street, cocked him. He went down and walked back across. I said, and then I turned around. That's when I turned around to say, hey, where were you? I said, I was just across the street talking to that white guy who called me a name, and he was on the ground. So he was 165 maybe, but he has a really strong punch.
Yeah.
And I used to play around with him all the time, and he used to hit me. When twins fight, we don't fight. We actually hit each other. Especially that's against the Samoan side. We hit each other real hard as we can, and he can hurt me sometimes.
Your brother's not as big as you, right?
Yeah, he's only 165 right now.
Oh, damn. Okay. What? I wonder if you would get down to that weight if you lived in the Philippines, because people tend to lose weight when they're in the Philippines. I don't know if it's because of the heat, humidity, or because you walk around a lot. At least I do. I walk around all over.
I lost a lot of weight when I was there.
Yeah, I think most people do.
Combination of things. Yeah, a big combination of things, I'd say.
Yeah, different diet, So I wonder, Roberto, you'd probably you'd probably slim down if you're over there.
Probably. I'd lost maybe like 12 pounds the last time I was there. I guess that was just fluid. weight.
I
you know?
hate it, man, because you guys know me. I'm a scrawny bastard. And what I always do, or what I used to do before I lived there and I would just travel back, right before a trip, I would like try and beef up. I would eat as much food as possible. I would like eat all this protein powder and I'd be working out like crazy. And I'd usually be pretty big for me, for like my body when I went out there, right? And I would lose it all so quickly just from being out there. And I would just like wither away to this fucking skeleton. Now I don't even try, man. Now
I
it's like
think Roberto only has one thing to fear, and that's Blackfoot's body odor. I mean, you might want to bring a Mark V gas mask with you. That's about it.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried.
Filming it will be fun. That will be the ultimate. Whoever gets that video on their channel will be.
I told my brother, I said, whatever you do, don't. He's crazy. So I said, whatever you do not step in. All you do is just watch my back and make sure nobody else is, coming up behind me or whatnot. And then, of course,
film it.
And then he's going to film it too.
Yeah.
So
I think you'll have about 15 Filipinos around you cheering. You're beating up the nastiest cano on earth.
I'm not a bad guy. I mean, I'll give him the benefit of
I'm
the
not
doubt.
saying you are.
And you know what? And first, I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm going to give him every opportunity to apologize on camera to all the OFWs and all the Filipinos, that he said in his earlier videos. I mean, they were hateful words. I don't know if you guys heard them.
I've heard all his videos. That's why I can't stand the guy. That's why I can't stand the guy. And I'm going to tell you right now, Roberto, he is not going to apologize, and you're going to end up knocking his fucking teeth out. That's what.
You know what
I
I'd
want
like
that to be the
like
last
to see?
resort. I want the last resort. I give him the benefit
I'd
of the
like to
doubt.
see it being filmed live.
It will be live. I promise you guys. I promise you.
But whose channel?
Well, I don't know. I'll give it to the highest bidder.
I think Kevin's channel should have it. My personal.
Yeah,
But that's just what. Yeah. I'd like to see. Imagine the views you'd get. Fuck, it would be like the ultimate.
Hey,
I say give it to a neutral channel, Landhawk 59.
Oh, he won't do it.
How about Baguio Life?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just watching. I'm just seeing this video. Is it true? Mikey 550's in the room. He made a comment. He said, "This will be my last video in this genre," and he's closing his channel. Have we discussed this?
What video?
Yeah.
Mikey 550 did a recent video. Let's see. It's dated. Hold on. Dated as of today. And he says, my final video in this genre, I will be moving on. Mikey, can you come on the show? I know Kev was supposed to close it, but we're not going to let him. And why don't you come on and tell us a little bit about this, Mikey?
Well, we could do that on another show, Mike. Because
you guys like how I disregard Kev, and I'm just like, hey, guys, come on the show.
Yeah, that was
Come on,
pretty
Mike,
rude,
get on.
Quagmire. You should start
Mikey.
a channel, Quagmire says.
You're not the first person who has called me that. Where did that come from? Is it the sound of me, or is it my look, or is it both?
What's that?
I'm the one who
Quagmire.
invented the nickname.
No, I've heard that before, like back in the day, like a long time ago. Non-YouTube related. Now I can't compete. There's one guy who's a bar manager in Angeles City, and people call him Quagmire, and he actually looks just like Quagmire.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you would laugh. You would see it. He's a cool guy.
You have to take me to that bar.
Oh, I will. You got to see this dude. And people call him that. And he looks and sounds. He's an Aussie actually, and his voice sounds like him as well.
Does he go giggity giggity?
Who's
giggity?
Quagmire?
He totally does. Quagmire's a character on Family Guy. He's kind of like he's a funny character. He's like a scrawny guy with like a kind of like a sleazy guy. I don't know. That's the best way to explain him.
And he always has Asian girls wrapped around his arms.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, I remember him. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was thinking about the Family Guy. His neighbor.
Yeah,
his dear buddy.
Giggity.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy's got a good question. How much do bar managers make? Well, interesting enough, of course it depends on the bar. It depends if it's in the main area, walking street, or if it's on a side
Just
street.
give an average.
Well, here's the range. I would say anywhere from 50,000 pesos a month, all the way up to 90,000 pesos a month. I know some bar managers who actually make 90,000 pesos a month, which doesn't sound like a lot. But when you do the math compared to the average salary, that's pretty good. I mean, that's what, 90,000 divided by 50. That's $1,800 a month. So you're living in the Philippines good, as long as you don't have a giant family and you're not in a too expensive an area. But you could live pretty decent on $1,800 a month.
Well, I think you just found a job for Santai 7.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Drink
Man.
all the fucking profits.
Hey, I couldn't be a bar manager. I'll be honest with you. And the main reason why, yeah, it sounds like it'd be all fun. It's not. There's a lot of headaches.
That's hard work, man.
It's hard work. There's a lot of headaches involved. You're basically like a babysitter. You're fucking babysitting.
I know a lot of expats in Barrio Barreto that are bar owners, and Jesus, they bitch like fucking women at a coffee clutch at what goes on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, imagine there's so many weird things that go on. Imagine all the fucking weirdo customers you deal with. Imagine all the girls' excuses for why they don't come into work. There's so many headaches involved. That
and you get guys like Santai 7 coming in? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I was talking to one bar manager, and I'm telling you, if you want to hear some funny stories, talk to a bar manager, because they're there all the time. So he was telling me just about these really goofy characters who come in. Like this one dude comes into his bar and he never orders alcohol. He orders it's like an orange juice or something, right? And he orders his orange juice and he comes in five days a week. And what he does is he dances in the bar by himself, like this weird Michael Jackson dance. Like, it's not a normal groove. It's like this guy thinks he's a professional dancer, and he orders his orange juice and does this weirdo dance by himself. Can you imagine? Like, what do you say to this guy? Yeah, well,
what are you saying? This is
what
I order orange juice.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, there's nothing wrong with ordering orange juice, but there is something wrong with ordering orange juice 5 days a week at a bar and doing a Michael Jackson dance 5 days a week.
I'd walk up to him and say, "Hey, mate, you're an awesome dancer, man. Can you come in 7 days a week?"
And I also
love you.
Yeah, and I also asked him, does he ever bar fine? And he doesn't. He never takes a girl out. He goes in there, orders his orange juice, and does his own dance. So it's like, what is he doing in there? I mean, hey, you know what? More power to the guy if that's what he enjoys doing. He's not doing anything wrong, so more power to him. But I'm curious, why is he doing it? Is he just doing it because he enjoys doing it?
It sounds like it sounds like the clutch is slipping in the brain housing.
Something's not right upstairs. That I agree. I think that's what it kind of sounded like. But you know what? Once again, I'm not one to judge, so more power to him. If he wants to go in there 5 days a week, do a silly Michael Jackson dance and order orange juice, hey, that's his right.
And who knows? You could end up doing that, when you get older.
Not only,
but is it one orange juice or is it 10 orange juices?
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't ask. That's a good question. You know what? I don't think it's a matter of if I might, Robert. I think it's just a matter of when.
Okay, at least you're honest. Okay.
Hey, Seth, I didn't know Seth MacFarlane is a writer and creator of that show.
Oh, you didn't know that? A Family Guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that dude's a freaking genius, man. That guy is such a genius. He's like a comedic genius. He does the voices. He does a lot of the voices on the show. He's the writer. He's the creator. That guy's so loaded.
Hey, have you seen his movie, A Million Ways You Can Die in the West? That's the funniest movie. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. And you're sure? Is it Seth MacFarlane or is it Seth Rogen? Because those guys, you can't confuse them.
No. This is Seth. Seth was the guy who escaped death from the 9/11, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm looking at his picture. Seth MacFarlane. He's in that movie. He's one of the characters in that movie. Million Ways to Die in the West. Look it up. Google it. You'll see him.
So it's a good movie.
You would
Yeah, Blazing
Yeah.
Saddles is great.
you would like this one, but it's more
Blazing
modern.
Saddles, that is that is Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor,
Right.
I believe, is in
That's
that.
a classic.
And the director, classic. And the director is Mel Brooks.
Well, anyways, Seth, he escaped death on 9/11. What happened was,
Oh, was he supposed to be on a plane
he
or
was supposed to
something?
be on the
And
plane.
he cutting.
He got drunk, and his
Go get your thing.
personal assistant didn't wake him up.
Wow.
So he.
But you need a haircut too.
So, anyways, yeah,
I didn't know that. That's pretty heavy. Wow.
yeah, it's heavy.
Well, you guys, I love that movie also, but my time is finished. I'm on.
Your time is not finished. It's
I
our
like how
time.
we
It's
don't
not your
let
time.
Kev end. You will not end the show, Big Kev.
No, I got.
You will not
I'm gonna-
shut down.
Big Kevin, you will not laugh, you will not cry, you will do things by the numbers. That's an order.
Yeah, but
And you will
Thank you, guys.
shimmy Tiffany cufflinks.
Kim, why don't you take a nap and then let's take over the show for about another hour or so, and then when you wake up, we can shut it down.
yeah, no.
You can
What
sleep
time
all
is
you
it,
want
Kev?
when you're dead, Big Kevin.
I
You
think,
know that?
What?
I
What
think
time is it,
RPW's
Kev?
right. RPW says, does Kev have a date tonight? Kev, you got a date tonight?
Yeah,
Who's the little hottie?
Yeah, who's the lucky woman?
there's more than one.
Is there enough of you to go around?
Randall R.
There's
Kevin
never
popped a
enough.
downer. Yeah, Kevin's like barely hanging in there. He's literally about to fall on his face right now.
Yeah,
All
Yeah,
right,
you
guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
I'll see you guys when I see you guys. And thanks for coming. I'll talk to you guys later. Mikey 550 Gun. Sorry, Victor, you came in late. Terry, JR, and Seth, Roberto, Robbie, Mike, Kiwi, Mike. I'll talk to you guys on another day.
All right.
All right, Kev.
And this
Cool.
big
Okay, Kev.
thing, so long.
Oh,
Thanks,
Kevin,
guys.
ain't got rid of us like that. You're a hard man.
Oh.
Right, where are we going to go now, guys?